In the shadowy streets of the underworld, rumors began to make rounds. Some whispered that there had been a second boat involved, a backup plan shrouded in secrecy. Now others suspected that the first boat running out of fuel wasn't an accident at all. It was part of a larger, more sinister scheme. Now, had the gang sold off the dope and distanced themselves from the whole deal? Was Peter playing a double game? No one knows for sure. The truth remains buried beneath layers of suspicion and deceit. Peter informed both the Colombians and the Bulgarians that the vessel had sunk and the entire shipment of dope was lost at sea. Now the cartels were furious, demanding answers. Now, in a rush to salvage the situation, they summoned Peter and his right-hand man to Gauteng for an emergency meeting to explain the disaster. According to an intelligence report obtained by News 24, Peter and his right-hand man and a third individual arrived at OR Tambo International Airport around 11 p.m. that night. From there, they were swiftly escorted to Emperor's Palace, where they checked into a luxurious hotel. But the calm before the storm didn't last long. Just hours after settling in, Peter and his guy left the hotel for a meeting with the Bulgarians and the Colombians. And that was the last time anyone saw them. The mystery only deepened from there. The intelligence report suggested that the third individual, someone known to News 24, had introduced Peter to the Bulgarian mafia, and that individual is now in hiding and was rumored to be involved in the deal's collapse. Now, that person's wife and child were allegedly kidnapped, though these reports remain unconfirmed. Now, 5 days after Peter's disappearance, his wife filed a missing persons report with the police. Now, in her statement, she revealed that she hadn't heard from her husband since June the 30th of 2024. He had left their home at 5 p.m. that day, bound for Cape Town International Airport, where he caught a flight to OR Tambo. Now, according to her, Peter was picked up by foreign men from Bulgaria and Serbia, and he never returned home.
What do you make of the apparent disappearance, the apparent kidnapping of Peter Jaggers, an alleged gang boss here in Cape Town? Apparently, according to his family, last meeting with international cartel members in Gauteng, and he has not been seen since. What do you make of this particular story?
Well, I consider it within the realm of, I don't know the facts much, but that is normal modus operandi. You don't, and it doesn't matter whether it's a Colombian cartel or a local gang. If you know the old history of the Cape gangsters, guys make a drug deal. And then the guys were set to run away with the money and the deal. But anyway, earlier, the Stachy modus operandi was, for example, a similar thing. So these kind of, if the allegations are true, the knocks of drug dealers knocking each other, these things are quite, it has always been the feature of the drug trade. I think we are just a bit surprised now with the fact that people are doing it against the Colombians. But a Cape gangster is a Cape gangster.